What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video we are going to talk about patch 1.07 for MLB The Show 17. If you would like to see the patch notes for yourself, as always, go to your app, hit the options button on the controller or the start button, and go over to update history. Once you click that, you can see all of the patch notes. In the first part of the video, we're going to talk about the patch notes themselves. In the second part of the video, we are going to pull some tweets from Twitter about what people are saying about the patch. So let's get right into the patch notes. MLB The Show 17 Update 1.07 Notes: Online Specific Gameplay Improvements and Stabilizations. Preventing users from becoming soft lock in specific situations. Created players will no longer all display the same head type in newly created online franchises. Offline and online gameplay improvements. Adjustments to the lineup and manager hook logic to prevent teams from replacing the backup catcher, causing him to be unavailable in late inning situations. Opacity was lowered for the buckshot, classic, and outline plate coverage indicator. The swing analysis display will now always use the buckshot PCI art. The buckshot PCI art is the most accurate at displaying the sweet spot for solid contact, while also displaying how your contact gets worse towards the outer area of the PCI. Various UI and OSD improvements, including fixed specific situations where the universal profile nameplates or icons would unlock incorrectly or not unlock at all. Miscellaneous starter hook tuning when 6th inning or earlier. Manager hook slider is now more sensitive. Various other minor bug fixes and adjustments made throughout the game. So those are the patch 1.07 notes. Now what people are really going to be talking about is the swing analysis display will always use the buckshot PCI art, and also the buckshot PCI art is the most accurate at displaying the sweet spot for solid contact, while also displaying how your contact gets worse towards the outer area of the PCI. I'm not even sure a lot of people know what the buckshot PCI art is. It's very it's one that nobody uses because it's not very visually appealing at all. It's actually kind of comical. So that is kind of what we're gonna see in some of the tweets. Hopefully some of the preventing users from becoming soft locked in specific situations will be helpful. You never know, like if that will help with freezing or not. But let's get into some of the tweets. So our first tweet comes from It's Lit, one of the top 10 players in MLB The Show. He says, anyone notice any differences in exit velocities? Mel's the man that makes title cards that play the plate. Hell of a player, makes some of the title cards for Cardinal Bird. It's all still the same. The only thing that changed was the PCI display in the feedback. It's Lit says, bravo SDS. And then Paul Gucciamino, he says, yeah, when you hit something the other way, it just hits a wall and stops. So that's not very good. I mean, those are coming from reliable sources within the community, and let's go ahead and check some other tweets. Now this one comes from Chessie's Ghost. Guys, go follow all these guys on Twitter, and thank you guys for letting me use your tweets. Chesty says, from what I can tell, there is no longer green or red timing feedback. Everything is yellow, so we can't complain about center greens. And Cam Newton says, yep, notice that also. And the yellow swing has chased are gone. 521 feet home run. I hit off a chase pitch yesterday. PCI was under it also. Sports Phenom says, yellow swings saying chased are for sure not gone. Had one like 4 hours. Had four like an hour ago. Chessie says, yup. Making everything yellow now is the biggest cop out that we've seen by SDS yet. I'm surprised this hasn't come back to bite them more. Our next tweet comes from Victory Gaming. Can someone explain why we don't have center greens anymore? Like, I legit don't understand the patch notes. Lord says, because SDS wants us to stop complaining. Victory says, what was the purpose of the buckshot feedback only? I bet less than 5% of the community uses buckshot. And RIP Giordano says, so you can't see if you centered the pitch. If we show Ramon our 80 mile per hour outs, he'll tell us we weren't. And finally from Chase G, but seriously they're basically giving up. Well, if we can't fix anything, we'll just reduce the feedback possibility so nobody knows. Pitching Rebel says, you guys seriously think that changing the PCI feedback to buckshot is a good thing? Laugh out loud. Brady says, I think Mill's point is that it should be more accurate now. And then Pitching Rebel says, how though? Buckshot is literally the PCI that makes the least amount of sense. And if you guys don't know, Pitching Rebel is #1 in Diamond Dynasty and has been for the past couple years. So in this gameplay, you guys can see that buckshot down in the bottom left as I just like quickly go through a game versus the computer here. What do you guys think about this whole buckshot thing? I actually ended up trying it out in this gameplay just to see how it felt, but like you guys are gonna see why no one ever uses buckshot. In the patch they lowered the opacity, and if you could see in those tweets how you could kind of like see through them, lowering the opacity would mean that they're a little bit more transparent, they're easy to see through. But I don't know, man, I don't know what they're doing. I kind of agree with like what Chase said. I just think they're kind of giving up at this point. They don't know how to fix it. The patch itself was only like 47 megabytes, so it's not like that really could have done that much. I mean 47 megabytes to a 50 or 60 gig game, whatever it is now, is just not that much. But I'm interested in hear what you guys have to say. Put it down in the feedback below, and as always, get a discussion going in the comments section. If you guys like this video, smash that like button and make sure you hit the subscribe button to follow me on YouTube so that you get notifications. I also think when you like the video, it helps it show up in your feed, so be sure to do that as well. There is going to be a new show, a new thing coming on my channel very soon, where if you guys have questions that you want to ask me about MLB The Show, I'm trying to think of what to call it, like MLB Mailbag, MLB or like Show Mailbag, something like that, like maybe like Video Bag. I have no idea what I'm going to call it. If you guys have a good name for that as well, let me know. But what we're gonna do is like once a week, I'm going to have an episode, a show for you guys to do like an FAQ about MLB or whatever once a week, and we're gonna try to have it on a set day so that you guys can then you know when to tune in. Like if it's every Monday, if it's every Tuesday, hell, I could even do it today if we get enough questions, because I get so many comments now that it's tough for me to keep up with them all, and I like to keep up with them all, because what the hell is the point of me making videos if I can't interact with the audience and get, you know, respond to your guys' feedback and questions? So I think that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna do one of those kind of shows. So just go ahead and leave me comments for the show. You can just put like a, oh, I want this to be on the FAQ episode. Maybe we'll do like MLB FAQ, but I feel like that's too many, you know, it's just too many, it's like too much of an acronym. Maybe we'll just call like Show Bag. Sounds kind of wrong. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have a good thing, but a good thing for that. But we'll get a hashtag by next episode. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.